Okay, so I've been preaching for years that every man, as soon as their child is born, should get their child DNA tested to make sure that it's yours. And I've been an advocate for that for years, and I've been called crazy. I've been called, oh, why do you think that? You think the worst of women. Well, guess what? According to this survey that was done by AshleyMadison.com, boy, was I right. So, according to Ashley Madison, they conducted a survey with 104,937 of its female users and found 14.6% of them secretly got pregnant from an affair and passed the baby off as their husband's kid without knowing the true paternity. 14.6. 14.6. A good 8.6% of those surveyed say their husbands don't know that they're not the father of at least one of the kids they're raising. See what I'm trying to tell you, fellas? For the longest time, I'm trying to give you guys warning. I'm trying to give you guys hints of what you should be doing anyway. Now, I think the hospital should do this anyway. I think the hospital should be testing fathers so that fathers don't have to do it. But thanks to technology, we don't even need doctors. All you have to do, don't do this in the hospital because you could get caught. Wait till they discharged the woman from the hospital and they let her come home. All you have to do, because they're tired after they give birth, once you sleep, just get one of those kits and swab your mouth and swab the baby's mouth. You send it, it's like $110 or something. Send it to the lab, they send it back, and you'll know. And no one will ever know that you did this thing. Now, don't be an idiot and have the test sent back to the house. That's how you get caught. Go get a P.O. box or something, or a friend, or use one of your friends' P.O. boxes to send the test. And you'll know if the child is yours. You should want to know if the child was yours. And the reason why I say you should want to know if the child is yours, because most of you guys don't want to be fathers. What happens is to you guys is you become fathers. A lot of you guys, they said 50% of millennials are having sex unprotected, which is stupid but understandable. I get it. Condoms don't feel that great. But 50% of you aren't using condoms, which means that a lot of dudes these days aren't choosing to become dads. You're becoming dads because you had a sex unprotected, she gets pregnant, and she says it's yours, you believe her, and now you're a father. Well, shouldn't you want to be sure that the child that you're going to be raising for the next forever, for the rest of your life, is yours? Or if you're not going to raise it, but you're still going to pay child support, don't you want to be 100% sure that you're paying child support for a child that's actually yours? I think this is important information here. And the fact that it's not just me sounding like a crazy person anymore, and we have an actual. When you survey 100,000 women, that's not a small survey sample. This was 100,000 women of all shapes and sizes, of all colors and cultures, of all political backgrounds, and 14.6% of them don't know if their child is the child of the person that they're married to. And this is for married women. This ain't even talking about women who are just boyfriend, they're just dating. Women who just have boyfriends. This is married women, women who are supposed to have some type of vows, some type of morality. 15% of them ain't ish. That's pretty much what this survey is saying. Okay? Listen to this. Another stat. 56.4% of women said the paternity of their youngest child tends to be the one they're unsure about. You've got to be kidding me. 56.4%. If I told you that 56.4% of the plane that you're about to get on tomorrow is crashing, would you still get on it? 56.4% of women don't know if the youngest child that they have is their husband's. Look how crazy. It's there. I'm not a lunatic. It's right there. I'm not the crazy one. I'm the one that's been honest with you guys the whole time telling you, test the child, make sure it's yours. Test the child, make sure it's yours. Test the child, make sure it's yours. Make sure it's yours. That's all I'm saying. And even if you find out, listen, by the time you test it, you might find out it's not yours, and you might want to stay with the child. That's your decision. Don't be afraid of what you might find. Knowledge is power. You should always want to know the things you can know. Men in the past, there was no way of them knowing if the child was theirs. They just had to go on what she said. We have science on our side. We have the chance to always know. So why wouldn't you want to know? You should know. And damn it, this data is saying you probably need to know. There's a good chance that she knows that you don't know that you ain't the father. So I'm just saying, go ahead and get that baby tested.